I do have something special to say. You're not going to be seeing as many 1,000-person company, billion-dollar companies. You're going to see a lot more 20-people companies. And all these 20-people companies are all going to be powered by AI. And all those AI agents are going to be by my framework. Hi, my name is René Turcios. I'm the CEO of agencies.co. We are an AI agent framework for making things easy to build AI agents. Yes, of course. So my background is that I was actually born into the International George Carlin Circus. It's a international circus that has been around for a very long time. My family is I was supposed to be a third-generation circus performer, so my parents were second-generation. They traveled with Barnum and Bailey. They traveled with just many different acts. The cool part is they started from this circus life, and one day, whenever I was around 3-4 years old, decided we were going to go and start trying to maybe have our own life and maybe give me an opportunity to have education. So we grew up in a very small town in Missouri called Pleasant Hope. And the population's 500 people. But basically I lived there and I did nothing and I just enjoyed whatever was happening. Honestly, I was terrible at school. I was a D student my entire life. Even after whenever I tried to start college, I dropped out my first semester because I just hated it. Instead, I went to go play gaming with Shade Gaming, which is was a Yu-Gi-Oh team back then between 2015 and 2017, and I used to travel around America playing at what are called YCSs, which stand for Yu-Gi-Oh Championship Series. I have a lot of friends that participated in major events like Magic the Gathering, Hearthstone, and other gaming stuff. But that's what I ended up doing. I came up from this very small farm town. And I just one day moved out here to San Francisco because my girlfriend decided to come out here, and we just came out here back in 2019. And even then, I wasn't technical. I still didn't even know how to even really use a computer, and it was embarrassing at the time because I would see young people do stuff on the computer. I'm like, dang, I don't even know how to do this right-click thing. And it was embarrassing for me because I also liked video games. I just didn't know how to really work a computer. I didn't have any computer science degree or anything. After the pandemic happened, though, everything changed for me. The pandemic leveraged it to where I didn't have a job, and I couldn't get a job. No one would hire me. I didn't have any degrees. I have no skills. No one would want to hire me. I applied even for a lot of fast food places. No one would hire me. So what I ended up doing is I wanted to go and see, could I go and develop some kind of skill or talent that someday someone would have to go and hire me. Eventually, that led to this last 5 years. What happened is I ended up doing music production that led into audio engineering, video editing, 3D animation on Unreal Engine, how to do video game design, how to go and put real people into 3D worlds and then do even deepfakes onto those worlds to go and make them look real. I learned a lot in just about 3 years' time. At that point, I ended up then starting a company for a year or 9 months. It was called VerseXR. It collapsed, and that collapse was my biggest pivoting moment of my life. Because what happened was one of my head developers told me, look, René, if you go and ask me to use AI one more time, I'm going to quit. So I was like, all right. I closed the company, and I wanted to see, could I use AI to go and redo it? What took my team maybe 2-3 months took me 2-3 days. I realized there was a disconnect here. I've never done computer stuff before, but I built software for the first time. I went on to go participate in a lot of hackathons. I won and topped numerous hackathons. I even have different awards from just different things like NAB, which is a big VFX conference down in Vegas every year. I worked with ARWall to go and get AI Product of the Year there, and then I just went on a spree, leading me up to what I currently have. Currently, now that I've been running this company for the last 3-4 months, or now that it's officially real as of a month ago, I've raised a little bit of capital. We have just $20,000 in the bank. We're raising $500,000 on a $3 million evaluation. This is on a safe evaluation. And we have people that are interested in being leads, but they're not secured. We have some money that are also interested from like just different places like Dubai and different places, but that money needs to be secured still. But we're just going. We have some customers that were interested in paying as enterprise users, some interested as paying as just regular consumers, and we're just going. I don't really have a plan of attack of like what I'm gonna do when I get there, but I do know whenever I get there, I'll figure it out. Because even up to this point, I've used only AI to build everything, and I don't think I'll have to change that. And I'm a one-person company, so I think I can take this far. Yes, so I'm working on a project right now called Agencies. It's an AI agent framework for regular people. You're able to go in there and build AI agents in less than a minute. These AI agents have special different things where they can search the internet, have access to different tools, and the most recent thing is where the AI agents, if it's embedded onto a website, will be able to go and directly communicate with other AI agents just by searching up that website. So that's what I'm currently working on. I started this back in about January, the very first alpha version of it. I just wanted to go and see if people would be interested in a new way of building AI agents. I think building AI agents were very difficult. I noticed companies like VoiceFlow made it to where you would have to go and drag and drop these nodes into different spots to go and create your AI. You'd have to go and set up all these like little columns and stuff, and it was very expensive. I didn't want to do that, but I also really enjoyed building AI. So what I did is I went ahead and just built an AI agent framework where you could just put in a little bit of a prompt. There will be an AI that takes your prompt and rebuilds your entire AI agent for you based off of that prompt. Because it's faster and it's just easier and it doesn't cost me anything. So I did that because I do some like e-commerce or some SaaS businesses with friends, and they needed AI agents to be able to go and do customer service for them. So I realized that like you can't just go and slap a ChatGPT onto a website. That just wouldn't work. So the best thing I could do is if I made a little embedded AI agent where I just take a little bit of code, pop it on a website, instantly it'll work and be integrated into your website where people can talk to it, it'll answer questions, and then I set up the part where it's a knowledge base where it's super simple. You just drag and drop some files in, and your AI agent can answer any question about your company. So currently we are in a like pseudo stealth mode. We have a couple pre-sales, both enterprise and B2C. For B2C offerings, we have this small pre-sale of where if you go and get a subscription, right now you don't get anything, but whenever we launch, you get a code. Your subscription again is only $20 this time. But you put your code into your account will basically get $100 worth of credits, which is what your subscription is going to be paying for. And then for the next 5 years, if you want to go and continue with your subscription, you only pay $20 instead of what we will be launching at, which is going to be $100. And for enterprise, it's pre-sale $99, and enterprise is going to be $500 a seat after launch. So basically, we just allow it to where people can go in there, create AI agents. You can take a little bit of code from our little agents and add them to your websites to go and have AIs do customer service for your website or do other stuff that would be useful to be doing on your behalf anytime you would need any type of customer service rep or some type of TA. You would need this type of person. So this is just like super useful. And yeah, we just make it super simple to do that. The biggest challenge I probably have to face is that there's not enough time in the day. Because I build a lot of features, and the current version that I just pushed out to my enterprise users. I just rebuilt it in the last like 3 weeks. So I took the project that I first was working on for the last like 3-4 months, took it all down, restarted from scratch, and rebuilt it in the last 2-3 weeks. Basically, a new copy that does everything that we we have. So yeah, it's just I don't have enough time. I build very fast, and I just need a little bit more time to go and do more. So there's a couple parts about it that I think are extremely unique that I've never seen any other business do, and these are what I'm going to call my moats. So a lot of people talk about moats being as you need special data that might give you an advantage that other companies don't have. I think that kind of moat is going to go away very quickly. So I wanted to go and figure out what's something new that I could go and create and call my moat that will show that look, whenever other people go and compete with me, even if they're doing the same thing, I have an advantage over it. And my first mode is going to be I have an AI agent infrastructure where if you have these AI agents embedded onto, let's say, websites or into other objects, anytime a user, which also has access to regular searching, anytime a user AI agent goes to do some searching, if it comes across your website, instead of just doing standard scraping and gathering data about stuff, your AI agent would actually go directly to that AI agent and communicate and be able to answer and figure out questions on your behalf and even place orders for you if you want to. The reason we're doing this way is because we need AI alone won't have its method of hey, I know that you want to do this. It's non-deterministic. But if you go and give it a profile with extra info about you and stuff that you like and how you are, and then you go and put it against a competitor AI agent that goes and wants to basically sell to you and will answer to its best ability and give you the best answers that are all accurate, well, this is super useful to you because now you have basically a shop assistant on steroids that can go through hundreds and hundreds of websites, talk to hundreds of AI agents, figure out everything for you about whatever items you're trying to buy. Maybe you're trying to build a product. You need to know what kind of tools you need. Maybe do I need a 3080 Ti? Would I be fine with this RTX? Whatever. You can have your AI agents talk to a bunch, cross compare, pro con it, and then give you back your list of stuff. So my biggest thing there is that AI agents can't communicate with other AI agents on other websites or in other tools or products. No one's really done that. We have companies like Google that have claimed that there is an A to A protocol that no one is using. That's no one actually giving any opportunity to actually expand on it. I'm the only person right now that has confirmed on a multi-million-dollar website where you can go talk to this AI agent, and if you go and are using an AI agent on my website, you can also use that AI agent to go and talk to other websites that have agents on there, creating an agent-to-agent economy, which will help power the next $1 trillion of sales online. So this is going to be huge for the ad revenue industry too. Well, I'm hoping that it's integrated in basically everything. I made it super simple to integrate into small devices like Arduinos, ESP32s, just very small edge devices. But I also made it super simple to integrate onto websites, phones, laptops. My concept is that we allow this agent-to-agent communication throughout all these devices, and when this happens, our world will change in a way where supply chain throughout the entire world will just be faster. No longer will you have to go and wait on things to go and get confirmation and do security checks. Your AI will go and communicate with other AI to go and do things on your behalf and will help speed up the economy. In the future, we will have AI truck drivers. These truck drivers will also need to go and communicate with different bases about what's happening at these checkpoints and these storage locations. And whenever they're doing this, it has to all be done very quickly and without any type of bottleneck. Currently, we have giant bottlenecks where you have dispatchers that have to make constant calls to different locations, getting sheets sent out to different places. Places are not showing up on time. There's all kinds of issues that could all be solved with agent-to-agent communication. So my goal for 5 years is that every single device out there that has an agent will be partnered inside my infrastructure, so that way these devices will be able to go and do more and help the world in many different ways.